What's up, everybody? This is Tyra Stark TV. I'm with my family. There's my dad,
Hey.
Darius' husband, my nephews. No, I didn't. My brother-in-law, my sister, and Giddy over here. We are on spring break vacation. We are in Tupelo, Mississippi. My dad's side of the family, we're visiting them this week. So I said I was gonna vlog. It's been a while since I vlogged, but very beautiful countryside. So we're in Tupelo, Mississippi right now. We are visiting the birthplace of Elvis Presley. He was born in Tupelo, Mississippi, raised famous house in Memphis. So we'll be going to Memphis too to visit some family too over here. Let's see. Gideon's having the time of his life. Let's see. So, fun fact, my great grandmother used to watch Elvis. So I don't think we have any like photo proof of that, but story's been passed down from generations. It is cold out here. They just went through a major storm a couple of days ago, so it's pretty chilly down here, but it's so nice. This is my husband's first time in Tupelo, Mississippi. He's going to meet all our family. Are you excited?
A member of the family.
And Gideon's is having a time of his life. Truly. No. Yay!
One of my kids in the picture.
Here, Mo, come get in there with your mom.
There you go.
Here.
Oh, look, Giddy want to be in the picture too.
Mo, pick him up real quick. Mo, grab him.
Come on.
Here, Mo gonna get him.
Might cry.
He ain't.
Well, he don't cry with Mo. He don't cry with Mo.
Get in the picture.
Aw.
He don't turn around.
Here, look.
That's a good picture. That's a good picture right there. That's a good right there.
Okay.
You know, when you have to get a room. We got a room.
Sorry. They come in every time you open that door. We can't get rid of them.
Wow.
How long you been in Tupelo?
Actually, I live about 30 miles south of here, and I've always lived there.
Okay.
30 miles south.
Little town called Prairie, Aberdeen. Whoever remembers this place might remember a place called Aberdeen.
Aberdeen, Mississippi.
Yes.
Hey, kitty.
Yeah, Miss Judy's been here a while. She worked full time, and then she retired. Oh, really?
From rags to riches.
Oh, okay.
Ozell Gillum. Wow. Miles
Oh, okay. I mean, I was
the bathroom outside. That outhouse.
They talk about him stealing.
Now, my grandma used to have an iron.
That's
like
real?
that.
Real iron.
That's how people iron. My grandma had an iron.
Old cast.
Grandma Mildred
And
had
see
an
the
iron.
Wait, so what was real?
So the
This
heat,
right
the
here?
heat from this would cook everything up on
They
here.
done.
They would put coals on the back part of this, and so
She said the ice bucket was real and what?
the ice bucket right there, you put ice in there, keep everything cold. You put
You
ice on
see
it.
the aluminum in there to keep it cold.
Keep it cold.
You talking about some good cooking?
Oh yeah.
You talking about some good cooking?
My great grandmother house had
Oh, did
one
it?
of those in the Granny Coretha house.
Man.
I burned my hand on it.
Oh, Mark, you see that rough board?
Yeah, that scrub board, yeah.
Y'all wait till y'all see his mansion in Memphis.
Okay.
You know, that way we get. Well, hello everybody. How y'all doing? A lot of people don't realize my grandmother, my great grandmother.
No, your grandmother.
My grandmother.
Yes.
She used to take care of Elvis and his mama. Elvis grew up in a black neighborhood. People don't realize that. It's called down there by the shack. But anyhow, we just came out here just looking around, and we had this young lady here, tour guide over here, and it was a blessing. You know, like I say, it's a lot of history here, and my grandmother used to sit and tell us the stories about how she used to do and take care of them, and they were good people. But like I say, we just wanted to just give you a little bit of history. God bless you. We love you. In Jesus' name.
Where did everybody go? All right, so this is Elvis Presley's house. Birthplace of Elvis Presley. We're going to the church. We're going to the church. Did you need me to take a picture of you in front of the sign? You sure? Okay. Look at the statue. We are going to the church where he was raised at.
That's when they had to go with black folks when he learned music. Yeah. Well, it was called the shack area back with the black folks.
You talking about shack? I read it.
Yeah, we read it. They had it in there. Yeah. The shack. And that's what he.
I don't know. This is my house, my nephew. We're at the church. Dad. Oh yeah, we gotta get some there. Gideon, please don't knock over the people's stuff. I can't. All right, this is our Airbnb. Where's Gideon? Gideon, come bring your stuff. Come in here, Gideon. Bring your stuff.
Hello, bring it here.
Get in here. Bring your stuff in your room.
I started to bring my charcoal. I said no.
Dad, your room will be there. We'll all share a restroom. PT. Look at our living room. Kitchen. It might be real cold in here, but
It's cold because we got the door open.
oh, okay. Oh, then that's their room. Get it, go put it in your room.
What's up now? You still blowing that? What you blowing that horn? Jack. You be doing it, dog.
Say hi, that's your Aunt Maddie May. Hi, Maddie.
Oh, looking like my
Huh? Oh, you do? You laugh at me on Facebook? Hi. It's Maddie.
Hey, baby, how you doing, Paul? You doing all right, baby? Come on in, sit down, baby.
Where you gonna put it? You gonna put it in the recliner? Put it in that recliner.
I was gonna say she will see you tomorrow.
Okay, she gonna. I was like, where my girl at?
She said she gonna see you tomorrow. She said she got to get them kids ready.
Oh, for school. Go to school starts
Yeah,
tomorrow.
see, they got to go away with Shammy to take a shower.
Okay.
Yeah, they got to go away.
Who that?
What age on them?
My grandma all over again.
Yeah, to that joint.
Oh my goodness.
We ain't got no gas. Where do you stay?
Oh, the gas. Yeah. Half of no restaurants are open right now.
Yes, ma'am. I remember her.
Yeah,
So that's my young Miles. Come say hey to Ape. That's my youngest one. He's 16.
That's Grandma T's sister. That's what this is great aunt, great aunt Fanny Mae.
Oh, he outside. Let me get it.
Yes.
Morris, tell Morris to come here.
Oh, come here. Your great aunt.
This is my first great.
Yeah.
Miles, that's not your first great aunt. I still got some of my great aunts.
This the oldest one right here. This your great aunt. This is from my T's sister.
Hey, put that together, boy.
Good morning. Darius doesn't want to be on camera, but here's Gideon. Say hi, Gideon.
I'll be on camera.
Gaby's like. So, how did you sleep in the Airbnb? First of all, this Airbnb is really nice. How did you sleep?
Oh, I'm so dark.
How did you sleep, Giddy?
Well, the first one knocked out.
Giddy slept through the night. Don't get used to sleeping with us. You're going back to your routine when you get home.
Yeah, you gonna need routine.
I slept okay. It's so cold in here though because I think my brother-in-law turned the air all the way down when nobody was paying attention. It literally is so cold. So I had to close the vents because that's how cold it was. But when I turned it, like I got up in the middle of the night. When I turned the air up, it was like 81. I'm like, ain't no way. There's no way. Right, but it didn't feel like 81 though. That's what I'm saying. Like I was like more like 61. And we're like 74, 75 people. But so I didn't get to film everything yesterday just simply because what are you doing? Just simply because my phone was about to die. Like after a 10-hour ride, my phone was about to die. And honestly I was really caught up in the moment. So in here in Tupelo, like a lot of places that use gas, like for food and stuff, like restaurants, they're closed. So it really is nowhere really to eat a lot of time, like in a lot of places. So we ended up at this like sushi place. Sushi was trash. And I'm a sushi connoisseur. What? Oh, I thought you said something about Buddha. I was like, what? The sushi was booty.
No Buddha.
That's what Derek said.
Only Jesus.
Only Jesus. But yes, so the food was trash. But I mean, it really, like, we literally had no option. And my family didn't feel like cooking. So hopefully today is better food. I don't think we'll get better food until we go to Memphis. But that's just my opinion. So we'll see. I loved my great aunt coming by the Airbnb and us just talking to her. It was such a delight. She looks so much like my grandmother. So I literally was almost about to cry just because, yeah, she looks so much like my grandma. But it is only 2 siblings left. My grandmother had what? It was like 9 of them. There's only 2 siblings left. My Aunt Fannie Mae, who y'all saw, and then Uncle George. I don't know if we'll see him today. I hope so. What's it like being a boy mom? Exhibit A. So, trying to see. Hopefully we'll go to Cracker Barrel today. Hopefully they got food. I'm hoping. The Elvis Presley Museum was pretty cool. The church part, I couldn't record that. They basically did a reenactment of how like a typical church service would have been in those times at that church. And I'm like, it was boring. I'm not gonna lie. But the actual museum and the house where he lived, like all that, very nice history. I think this is my opinion. You know, I know like Elvis Presley gets kind of talked about as far as stealing a lot from black people. A lot of people don't realize though he was really surrounded. I'm not justifying it at all because black music has been stolen for centuries. Even when we think about country, when we think about rock and roll, like we are the originators of that. But he was surrounded by a lot of black people. Like when his father like got out of prison, it was hard for them to like keep jobs and stuff, and they got kicked out the original house where we visited. So they really had no choice but to like live in black neighborhoods, anywhere where they would be accepted. So he was surrounded by it. So very influenced by black culture, black music. Like I said, my great grandmother was like babysat him from time to time. Like back then, like can't watch my baby. Like so, I don't have any physical evidence of it. What is going on in the kitchen? I don't have physical evidence of it, but of course, like who like back then they really in the 30s, you know, they really wasn't taking pictures like that. Like oh, let me take a picture of this baby. They may be famous one day. That wasn't a thing back then versus like now we take a lot of pictures. So, but I think it's really cool in my family history that happened. So today, don't really know what we're doing. We're just relaxing. This is kind of like an off the grid kind of vacation. So we're just taking it day by day, exploring, talking to family members. Okay.
So you look at a house here, a house about just a 2,000 square feet, gonna hit you about 200.
I wish.
Yeah, and y'all can come here. Most of y'all live in the city. Most of y'all live in the city, bro. Y'all can come in and get me a house. Y'all come in and get a $7,000. Y'all like a house on Crete. Y'all can come in and get that for what y'all paying.
Man, good houses in Jackson, man.
And the land.
Wow.
Y'all can get, you see all this right here? Y'all can get land from them trees. Look, y'all can get land from them trees all the way up there. You see what them trees behind that house?
Yeah.
Y'all can get land and house, $500,000 house for what y'all paying.
That's the goal. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, like other.
Like they were talking about nice house.
Yeah.
Man, me and we've been in our house. It's 20 years old, but we got it. And it still look brand new. Man, our house ain't but like around 1,600 square feet. Man, we got a deal. We can get like 140. Now the house, in appreciation.
Visiting a cousin of mine. He's telling us the history about the Red Hill Rosenwald School. First school founded by the Rosenwald Fund for black students to get education here. So that's super cool. Come on, Gideon. Gideon wants to run. It is now a community center. Go ahead. Run. Come on. Gideon, let's go. We have come such a long way, Gideon, with education, haven't we? They both Moors. Okay, so this is now the Red Hill Community Center, but it was the first school here. Come on. Come on, Getty. These are storm shelters.
So if the sirens end up going off, seek shelter. You going straight back.
Okay.
Tornado or something went down. So we're gonna come in here. They go right up.
Wow, inside a real storm shelter, like for tornadoes. The sirens come on, you gotta take cover, baby. Wow. Super cool.
That's a Rosenwald School.
Oh, wow. You help fund it. So you oversee this community? You oversee this building?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. This is so cool.
I was going to say Charlie Wood. Oh, this guy was one of my teachers in high school.
Really?
Charlie Woodrow.
Okay, Mr. Charlie. Man, he said these are his parents.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I liked his name, his dad's name.
Fancy. Fancy.
Now,
Fiona.
some of those catalysts may have been up in there with the Armstrong, though.
Oh, wow.
I can't remember. This guy used to have a little store here at Kirk Gasaway.
Okay.
No, is that Kirk? No, what's the name on that? Hold on, McCurdy. Kirk is, this guy used to be our principal at the school here.
Oh, wow.
Where's your mom?
Good morning, day 3. So, good morning, Gideon. We're about to head to, we're leaving Mississippi today, and now we're going to Memphis, Tennessee. So, more things to do in Memphis, sightseeing, just overall, still enjoying the country life. Gideon's a little upset because he got in trouble. I took it the right way. But bye, Tupelo. Our Airbnb was so cool. We were like in the woods. Actually felt like a little cabin, really, even though it wasn't, but surrounded by nature. So, see you soon.
It's giving like serious New Orleans vibes.
That was another museum fact, but I don't think we're going to that one. Okay, we have to come back. Alright, we are at the Rock and Soul Museum. Here you go. Rock and Soul Museum. We ended up getting for both museums. So this is the Memphis Rock and Soul Museum, and then we'll go down the street to the History of Memphis Music Museum, something like that. But for both museums is $19, so not too bad. And they open at 10 o'clock, so we got here, I think it's a little bit after, I think it's like 11:30 right now, so still early. It's next to the, let me show you guys. It's next to where the Grizzlies play at the FedEx Forum. Boom. So right next door. And yes, can't wait to see. Get in. So much fun at the Rock and Soul Museum. I live for museum. I live for Black history. It was so much fun. How did you enjoy it?
I was lit. I ain't gonna lie, Memphis lit. We trying to get some barbecue next.
Yeah.
Get some barbecue.
We're going to get some good barbecue.
Yeah.
What's your comment?
Huh?
What's your comment?
It's a 0.
Oh. Zero. He said the real team was a 0.
Oh, he thought I was talking about. He got it confused.
Bit me off.
Okay.
So I'm a barbecue connoisseur. I said the brisket, I give the brisket a 10. I said the chicken, I said 9.5. I said the ribs, we doing about a 7.5. The dry rub was good, but they weren't as tender. Potato salad, baked beans, and slaw, vinegar base, on point. I said 9.5 to 10. Good barbecue.
9.5, 10. Tamara, rate your brisket.
I would say it was about 9, 9.5. All my food was good, and I think they gave me extra food. It was hard for me to eat, but I say a 9. 9.5.
Mo, 1 through 10.
I'll give it a B.
A B? Okay.
It was pretty good. It was.
Okay. Miles.
Don't ask Miles.
Miles.
Okay.
What do you rate? Okay, next stop. Forgot to go and walk inside and kind of show you guys. But we are here. Some catfish place. They said it's some good catfish. There isn't like his food before, so we're gonna see.
We're gonna try barbecue again tomorrow.
Food review. What restaurant is this?
Flying Fish.
Flying Fish. Okay, your review 1 out of 10.
Great restaurant, good seafood. Darius is happy now. He wasn't happy at Rendevous. Darius is happy now. Tamara and I had the same thing. Very good.
1
Very
to 10.
good.
What would you grade it?
A plus, all the way.
A plus. Okay, Maury.
So I had the fried catfish and the fried shrimp. I had the red beans and rice. Red beans and rice was phenomenal. I had the gumbo. Now I was comparing the gumbo to New Orleans style gumbo, no comparison. But the fried fish and the fried shrimp, on point. I give that a 10. Gumbo, comparing it to Nola's gumbo, I say a 7.5. Everything else was phenomenal, top notch. Red beans and rice on point. Thank you.
Morris, you should do reviews for real. They make money. Okay, Tamara, well, we can clearly see.
You can see my food. That's how you supposed to do it. I would give flying fish
an A. Okay, Mo, what about your food?
I get mine A.
A? Okay, what'd you have?
I had a burger and a fries. It was pretty good.
Okay. Miles?
I give my food a solid 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
Better
Okay.
than the last restaurant.
Okay. All right, baby.
For the moment of truth, we got. What would I have?
You had shrimp catfish.
I had 2 catfish fillets.
Okay.
You see, it's almost gone right there. You know what I'm saying? But we got an A plus.
A plus. Okay. And for me, I also give it an A plus. Oh, I also give it an A plus. I have a few fries left over, but because I'm getting full, I'm still full from the brisket. So, Gideon, what you think?
What you say, Gideon? He
Good.
said A plus.
Good, yeah.
A plus, Gideon.
Is it on me? All right.
Also good.
It's day 4. I think 3, 4. I don't know. We are at the Lorraine Motel. Woo, it's very windy out here. Where Martin Luther King got shot at. Very surreal. Very. You get chill bumps coming out here, man. I tell you, man. Jesus. Rest in peace to the homie. But we're here. Lorraine Hotel. We've come so far. And we still have a long way to go. She kind of look like Tyler Berry a little bit. Yitty, this is history. My boo boo.
This picture is so powerful.
Months. They were in there for months.
It's probably dark. You probably can't
It's
see.
dark, but we are on the
bus. I believe this was a real bus that Rosa Parks.
I mean, it might be a replica.
A replica.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, this.
Okay. How do you feel? I mean, we saw the room.
You gotta show the room.
Oh, gosh. Y'all, you can feel his spirit. Yeah. You can feel Martin Luther King's spirit, I feel. We all was in there bawling, crying, paying our respects to Martin Luther King and so many who have paved the way for us. This is a must-see civil rights museum attached to the Lorraine Hotel. It was amazing. 10 out of 10, best museum, and I'm a museum girly. Best museum I have ever been to.
Well, you know, several years ago, the museum wasn't here. We used to come up here all the time, Tamara and myself, but then you could only see the actual assassination and the cars in the hotel from a distance. But now, you know, you're able to come. And it's such a blessing. I mean, it makes us thankful.
Yeah.
And if we can just come together, because I remember back in the 60s how things were, you know, but if we can just hold on to God's unchanging hand, everything gonna be all right. D, what you say, Doc?
I say, I'm just thankful for Martin Luther King. Without him, I feel like none of this would have happened. Also, all the people who walk behind him. Like, we really appreciate y'all and everything that you guys did for us as Black Americans in America. But especially when we walked through the Martin Luther King area, that was like I tell them, that was the most powerful. Like,
we were all crying. Okay, Gideon wants to look. What do you want to say? Did you enjoy it? Okay. Headquarters. Mason Temple. Wow. So they still hold church?
This the world headquarters, honey. Of what? Of the Church of God in Christ.
Wow. Martin Luther King's last sermon, guys. This is awesome. Okay, I have no idea what this is, but from all my fish lovers out there, nature, outdoor people, this is the Bass Pro Shop. I also think it's a hotel. I think that's what somebody said. I'm not 100% sure. I'll put it in my description if I'm wrong. Gideon's having a tantrum.
You want to ride? Walk in.
Okay, toddler life. Let's see what I have in here, y'all.
Good.
This was something, I don't know the history, but this was something else besides that.
Yeah, it probably was. I think so. Big Cypress Lodge.
It's a hotel as well.
It's a hotel. That's tough. I think it's a casino in here too. I told you, it's a casino. It smells like Las Vegas.
This is our first time. No, we got a big Bass Pro Shop back.
Yeah, they got one back home.
Ours is our first time.
In here,
yeah. Ours is the second largest to this one back home.
Facts.
How was y'all the second largest?
No, the first one.
We just made one.
You got Vegas, you got this one, but in the state of Florida, we have one of the largest ones in the state of Florida back home.
The largest one is the one in Branson, Missouri, called the Big Cedar Lodge. That's the largest resort there.
Ours ain't a resort. We just talking about regular Bass Pro Shop.
But it's owned by Bass Pro. I believe it's. I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
you're
I'm saying in
store.
In store.
I'm saying in store.
Yeah.
I didn't take my glasses off.
He about to defend. He said he about to defend.
I know my stuff, man. Yeah, this is a 5-star hotel.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Man. Have you guys heard of the Big Cedar Lodge in Branson? The one I was just telling you about? Man, I think they walked away.
Hold up. Morris, you got to tell you some history.
Hey, let them know that we got a promotion going on today. We offer you guys to stay in a 2-bed, 2-bath cabin out there on the resort for $249 for 2 nights. This is kind of old to say $349.
Right, everybody, that is the end of our trip.
That catfish is tight.
That's the end of our trip. We are headed now back to Jacksonville. Spring break is almost over. We had a great time. Both places were fun. Family, friendship, love, joy. That's what it's all about. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. So bye, Kitty. We're about to go to sleep.